Amnesty International urges Thailand to free all of its political prisoners. And yes, there's been quite a few lately. Sri Lanka's former president is expected to land in Thailand today, and Phuket is being promoted as a destination for surfing. All this and much more coming up in today's program.
Today's show is brought to you by Thaiger Property for all your real estate needs in Thailand. Link in the description below.
You're watching Thailand News Today, bringing you the latest top stories in Thailand and beyond. My name is Jet Gunther, and in our first story, Amnesty International is urging Thailand to free all political prisoners, drop all current allegations made against activists, and return bail rights to activists who get arrested. The requests are detailed in a letter signed by over 4,700 people addressed to Justice Minister Somsak Thepsutin. Amnesty International UK ran a campaign to gain support for the letter. It was presented at the Justice Ministry and received by the Deputy Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Justice, Wanlop Nakbaw. Amnesty asks the Thai government to take urgent action on 3 requests: release activists, drop all allegations made against activists, and grant bail to activists who get arrested. Ensure that activists who are detained have access to appropriate medical care, and inform officials to comply with Thailand's international human rights obligations, which include the rights to freedom of expression, association, and peaceful assembly. Here's a short summary of what the director of Amnesty International Thailand, Pia Nutkotsan, said. The Thai authorities have conducted widespread crackdowns on peaceful demonstrations and online discussions. Officials have implemented ambiguous laws on security, the monarchy, and computer crimes, which are used as tools for suppression, and have misinterpreted peaceful exercise of rights as a threat to security or order, or as offenses to the monarchy. Subsequently, activists have been criminally prosecuted and could result in them serving a life sentence. Protest leaders are often detained pending trial for months, affecting their right to education and right to work. The court has imposed stringent bail conditions. It is a serious limitation on freedom of movement, expression, and peaceful assembly. Moreover, activists released on bail have to stay in their homes 24 hours a day and wear an electronic monitoring bracelet at all times. Amnesty also campaigned for the release of 2 female activists who were refused bail 4 times after being arrested and jailed under Section 112 or lèse majesté. After the 64-day hunger strike, they were finally released on bail on August the 4th. However, the criminal charges filed against them have not been dropped. Thailand recently extended the country's emergency decree for a 19th time and banned public gatherings, citing that they spread COVID-19. The former president of Sri Lanka, Gotabaya Rajapaksa, is expected to travel from Singapore to Thailand today to seek temporary shelter. But an international relations expert suggests the Thai government should refrain from hosting an official ceremony to welcome the ex-leader, as the issue is politically sensitive. Rajapaksa was pressured to leave his position as president of Sri Lanka due to the country's economic failure and cronyism. He and his family fled to the Maldives on July the 13th after a violent protest inside and outside the president's house on July the 10th. The former leader continued to Singapore the day after and submitted his resignation by email to Sri Lanka's president's house. Singapore officials announced that Rajapaksa and his family could not claim political refugee status and could only stay in the country temporarily for 14 days until today, August the 11th. His next destination is expected to be Thailand, and reports say he lands in Bangkok today. International relations expert Chaiwat Kamchu explained that the Thai government is not able to refuse to welcome Sri Lanka's former president because there was no arrest warrant or criminal status indicated. However, Chaiwat said that this might cause dissatisfaction among the Sri Lankan people, so the government should play an impartial role and officially announce that Thailand Thailand has no special relationship with him. The spokesperson of the Foreign Affairs Ministry of Thailand, Thani Sangrat, reported that the Sri Lankan government requested Thailand to offer a temporary shelter for the former president. He insisted that Rajapaksa would not claim political refugee status in Thailand and would continue to his next destination after his visit. According to reports, Rajapaksa holds a diplomatic passport, allowing him to stay in Thailand for 90 days. COVID isolation programs in hotels, known as hospitals, a remnant of the pandemic times we all want to forget about, is set to be discontinued on September the 1st. The Department of Health Service Support said there are currently 11 hospitals left out of the original 79 operating in Thailand. Hospitals were proposed by the Thai Hotels Association last year during Thailand's third wave of COVID, when case numbers were high and hospitals were running out of beds. For patients with no or mild symptoms who did not want to risk passing their infection on to their families or housemates, a 14-day hospital stay was more attractive, more comfortable, and an alternative to a trip to a hospital or, worse, a field hospital. The demand for hospital beds has now declined, partly because case numbers are lower, but mostly because more patients are opting for home isolation, said the doctor. The National Health and Security Office said COVID patients could call the hotline 1330 to listen to current available treatment options. Alternatively, patients can go to any hospital for an assessment. The doctor will decide whether the patient should receive hospital treatment or outpatient treatment. An upcoming beach festival in Phuket is aiming to boost Phuket's surf tourism amidst Thailand's ongoing monsoon season. According to Tourism and Sports Minister Pipat Rashakitprakarn, not many tourists visit the island province during the monsoon season, but it's the best time for surfing. A post on Phuket Beach Festival's Facebook page shows a video about the festival coming up on August the 23rd to the 28th. The video shows young, fit surfers ripping through the waves of Phuket's Gata Beach, where the festival is held. The festival will feature surfing competitions, beach lifestyle, flea markets, concerts from Thai artists, and more. The concerts will be live-streamed on the event's Facebook page. According to another post from the event's page, the competition includes prize money of over 400,000 baht. Minister Pipat said the project aims to boost sports tourism with cooperation between the government and private sectors in Phuket. Pipat notes that due to strong waves, the ministry is taking safety seriously. He said, "So we have cooperated with international units such as International Life Saving and International Surfing Association to provide practice for surfing trainers." Taking inspiration from the 2018 cave rescue in the northern province of Chiang Rai, 1 billion baht will be invested in a new attraction and exhibition called the K-Venture. A soft opening is expected in October next year. The 17-day rescue in 2018, or the Tham Luang Cave Rescue at Tham Luang Nang Non Cave in Chiang Rai, was an extraordinarily dangerous mission that had the whole globe captivated. It was a massive operation, and cooperation was needed from several Thai and international departments to save a football coach and 12 youngsters from the wild boar football team. International divers, rescue workers, soldiers, police officers, and many other specialists joined the mission, drawing worldwide public attention. The incident was later highlighted in books, documentaries, and finally in Ron Howard's movie 13 Lives. Now, the event agency Index Creative Village wants to create the nail-biting misadventure again with a permanent exhibition and an attraction called the K-Venture. Construction on the K-Venture starts work this month on a 400,000 square meter area in the Masai district of the Chiang Rai province. The spot is about 1 kilometer away from the original rescue site. Inside, the K-Venture will have a permanent exhibition telling the stories of the wild boar football team and the rescue process. The highlight will be the Tham Luang Nang Non simulation room, where I guess you can simulate getting stuck in a cave. The real rescue equipment and possessions of the coach and children, like the clothes they wore and the bicycles they rode to the cave, will be exhibited in this room as well. The cave venture will offer visitors the immersive experience of being in a cave, and the project will provide a balloon touring service for visitors who want to see a bird's eye view of the cave. And that's all for our report from Thailand News Today. The show will be back tomorrow. Meanwhile, you're now up to date on the Thaiger.